This will be probably the toughest week between this week and next week, and there'll be a lot of death, unfortunately. We're going to be adding a tremendous amount of military to help supplement the states.
President Trump says we are nearing the peak of the coronavirus curve. This comes as the U.S. reached a grim milestone today. Good evening. I'm Nina Criscolo. Thanks for joining us tonight. Indiana state health officials say 14 more Hoosiers died from the coronavirus in the last 24 hours. That brings the death toll to 116 people in Indiana. An additional 500 new positive cases were found. Indiana is now less than 50 cases away from reaching 4,000 total. Right now, Marion County has the most cases with 1,500. You'll now be waiting in line just to get into the store during normal business hours. Stores like Target, Meijer, and Walmart are putting limits on the number of people allowed in the building at once. News 8's Travis Robinson checked out some local stores to see how shoppers felt about the limit.
The majority of people I spoke to said this was a great idea. Less people in the store means less people to come in contact with.
Stores like Walmart roped off the path leading to its front door. This funnels shoppers through where they can limit and count how many people are inside at one time.
It has gotten to this point right now that it's kind of crazy, you know, and people still all bunched up together, so it don't make a difference. So, I don't know. It's just kind of odd. It's like it's still not real yet to a lot of people.
Some stores have a limit at a certain number, but Walmart's limit is 5 shoppers for every 1,000 square feet. One woman we talked to said there were at least 100 people inside the store tonight, and not all of them are social distancing.
Honestly, I think it's going to be out of our control, one of those sort of deals.
At multiple Walmarts, we didn't see anyone standing in line outside the store. Even if the limit isn't changing much about the amount of people inside Walmart, it sure is deterring for anyone coming out for non-essential goods.
Yeah. People don't go and do fun things like roller coasters because of lines. You think they're not getting groceries? So
yeah, lines stop everyone. Lines are the ultimate quarantiner, honestly.
But even beyond rope and store limits, people who are concerned say it's other shoppers who have a responsibility to slow the spread.
Some people not taking this serious. This is a very dangerous game that people playing. They gotta keep it safe out here. Whatever the government says, they say stay in the house. Stay in the house. They protecting us. It's the reason why they say stay in the house. Please stay in the house, people. We don't want to be in there for no 60 more days in the house. Just listen, please. I love you guys. Be safe.
If you'd like to share your experience with grocery store limits, we'd love to hear about it. We have a post on Facebook asking for viewer videos and comments, so check that out. I'm Travis Robinson, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.
Travis, thank you. Dr. Anthony Fauci says separation is our most important tool in fighting the spread of the coronavirus. He appeared with the president and coronavirus task force today. Whether avoiding crowds, staying 6 feet away, or working from home, being separated will help fight the virus.
When people are separated from each other, virus does not transmit. It doesn't go anywhere. And that's the reason why something as simple as the physical separation, because if you look at the vice president's chart that he shows all the time here from this podium, every aspect of that ending the COVID outbreak in 30 days has some aspect of it of physical separation.
The CDC is also recommending Americans wear face masks while in public. That's not a substitute for social distancing. More Hoosiers are being tested each day as the coronavirus continues to spread. It was the 3rd day for essential workers to get tested for free. So far, officials say more than 200 people have been tested at that site. Organizers hope it makes a difference on the front lines.
It feels good for us to actually make another avenue for folks to come in here, a fast, safe, efficient way of getting folks in and out and you know, being a part of the community and doing what we can for those that we support.
The testing is not open to the public, it's only for essential workers. The testing is weekdays from 10 until 6 and Saturdays from 10 until 2. New tonight, Cummins will stop production at its southern Indiana plants beginning next week. Indiana Business Journal reports that the halt is due to the coronavirus pandemic. The shutdown includes the 3 Columbus plants and 1 in Seymour. They will be shut down until May 4th. This news comes a day after the company announced that it would temporarily reduce salaries of its employees by 10 to 25%. People living in nursing homes in Carmel can now get tested for COVID-19. Mayor Jim Brainerd announced yesterday that the city will begin testing at local assisted living facilities and nursing homes. All tests will be through Araya Diagnostics, which has already been conducting coronavirus testing. The city was already testing its first responders and city employees. The city says it will not be paying for the tests, and reimbursements will be made for the testing that is done. You can find much more information on the coronavirus